That Girl from Nowhere by Dorothy Koomson, read by Adjoa Andoh and Akiya Henry. Prologue. With her, sometime soon. Brighton.
You will help me, won't you?
She asks. If I can, I reply. I wonder what she thinks someone she has just met will be able to help her do when she has a whole family down the hall in the living room who are at her beck and call. What is it you want help with? This woman, my grandmother, who has only really been in my life for the past hour, fixes me with a gaze that is determined and a little frightening, woven through with strands of defiance. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe those outside this room aren't as devoted and loving as I thought. Whatever it is that she wants to do is clearly something they're unlikely to agree to. She says nothing for a time, and the longer she stares at me with her brown eyes, the colour dimmed by age, the more a feeling of dread meanders outwards from the pit of my stomach. I should not be sitting here having this conversation with this woman. I should have brought her back here and left her to it. The longer I sit here, the longer things are going to go wrong for me. Eventually, so eventually I thought she was planning on remaining silent, she speaks. Cautiously, haltingly, she says,
My time has come. I am too old, too sick, too tired to carry on in this world.
She pauses, but her eyes continue to drill into me.
My time has come. I want to leave this earth. I need you to help me.
Part 1. Chapter 1. Smitty. Miss Smittson, it's good to see you again. You too, Mr. Wallace, I reply. I smile at him and shove my hands into the pockets of my combat trousers to avoid having to shake hands with him. I've met him twice before. Both times I've had to do it, and both times his hand has been hot and clammy. The images of what he could have done to get it that way were a horror movie that played constantly through my head. Mr. Wallace, in a shabby, too-tight black suit, offers me his hand to shake. I hesitate. The rest of him seems dry and normal. I wonder if he'd accept a hug instead. It would get me out of touching his hand without seeming rude, and it'd be altogether better for my mental health. He pulls a smile across his face, sticks his hand out a little bit further. Defeated, I offer up my hand to be encased in his moist, sweaty palm. The touch of him sends a shudder through me, and I can't take my hand away fast enough, but not too fast in case he notices and his feelings are hurt. Maybe he can't help being sweaty-palmed. Maybe he has a condition and it's not his fault. Maybe the horror movie in my head has got it all wrong, and he doesn't do unsavoury things in his car before he meets clients. Mr. Wallace's attention strays to the older woman with wavy brown, grey-streaked hair who stands silently beside me. He smiles curiously at us both, waiting for an introduction. Mum has obviously noticed how reluctant I was to shake the estate agent's hand, so has taken to holding her bag in both hands, rendering them incapable of being shaken when I do the introductions. Mr. Wallace, this is my mother, Heather Smittson, I say. Mum, this is the estate agent who's dealing with renting the flat. Immediately, Mr. Wallace's face does that thing. That thing most people who don't know my family do. He double takes, then rapidly moves his gaze from one of us to the other, wondering why the visuals don't match the words. After the staring comes the perplexed, suspicious frown, and right on cue, Mr. Wallace's confusion develops on his face until he is frowning very hard indeed at us. We're in the car park of a beautiful reddish-yellow brick Art Deco block of flats on Hove seafront. This is going to be my new home, the place for my fresh start. Everything bad is 300 miles away,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?